director of planned giving, and with my background, I'm an attorney and a stockbroker, and I thought that this training would not be beneficial and it would be kind of a waste of 2 days. And so those were kind of my initial impressions, and I knew probably within a half an hour into the seminar that I was going to get a lot of useful information out of this and that it would be worthwhile.
Probably the most useful is I think I have a much more systematic sense of how to go about this than I did before. I've been fundraising for a long time, and certainly before I go see prospects, we have discussions and we plan. But there's much more, I think, to a system to how you plan for these meetings than I thought about previously, and I think it gives a kind of intellectual structure to the process that I find very valuable.
Well, the genesis of this program was really Larry Stelter's idea, because he said, you know, what fundraisers really need is they need to learn how to sell, basically, and they need the same kind of consultative selling skills that salespeople do. So when we came up with the idea, we said, what is it that would help people who are in the fundraising arena understand how to get people to do things that they don't necessarily realize that they want to do? So to build the passion and to build the interest and to build the environment in which donors or prospects would be willing to do more. And we asked them, what are some of the skills that you need? And they told us the kinds of things that get in their way. We need to know how to open up meetings with ease and poise so that people want to talk to us. We need to know how to make people feel comfortable, how to get more gifts from people, how to make people come to that without feeling like they're being pressured. So what we did is we took what really works in the realm of selling, and we used good consultative selling skills, and we used the information that we got from our focus groups and our pilot, and we reframed the idea of sales training and put it into a context that fundraisers can use.
Particularly important was being aware of different personality types and how we should interact with those kind of donors. So knowing my strengths and weaknesses, along with identifying their personality traits, makes us better able to adjust to our donor style. And it's us who has to adjust, it's not the donor.
The most common response that we get from our participants who come to our program, the thing that they say is the most valuable, is that they got an opportunity to actually practice in a role play, which most people don't really enjoy role playing, but in the role play they get a chance to actually see themselves on videotape and see what it really feels like and what it really looks like to the donor when they're trying to use some of these good communication skills. They've also said they like it because it's involving. A lot of times seminars and workshops and conferences that people go to are talking heads, if you will, where the instructor is lecturing for almost 8 hours sometimes. And usually it really focuses on the technical aspects of fundraising. There's a lot of those out there, and those are necessary. Those are things that fundraisers need as well. But our program's different because it's not so much about me telling them all the answers. It's me trying to give them some tips and techniques that they can translate into their own work that they can use. And it's very participatory. We have a lot of fun with the program.
I think the way in which we've done it this time with the deans and the senior advancement officers, the development staff, the director of athletics, that it's been a terrific team building exercise, and my sense is that it's helped people both clarify their respective roles in the fundraising process, but probably build a greater awareness of how they need to support each other in making things happen as well. So it's an overall team building effort, and getting everybody pointed in the same direction with the same knowledge base. I think it's very valuable in that regard as well.
I can say with a great amount of confidence that the relationship building workshop by far was the most influential in defining the type of development professional that I am today, and most influential in the style and the way that I approach donors, both respectfully and with intentionality, with enthusiastic desire to represent the institution, but to do it in a way that puts the donor's interest first, and that I really credit a great deal the philosophy, the strategy, and the outcomes of the relationship building workshop.